Now, from your Weather Authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, we don't have many weeks in which it is clear from start to finish, but that has been the case all week long. Every day, sunny skies, Monday through Friday, slowly warming temperatures. And we will pick up some clouds over the weekend. It will remain dry, though very warm, especially tomorrow. And then the coolest air of the season so far begins to move in Sunday night and then settles in for the early part of next week. But despite all the daytime warmth, our overnight temperatures have been very comfortable. 50 this morning, very close to the average, but we soared to a high of 82. That is 10 above the average high, which is now down to 72 and 11 shy of the record set back in 1963. Highs were generally in the lower 80s, and tomorrow temperatures will be about 3 to 5 degrees warmer as we see a final surge of warmer air ahead of that cold front due through the area on Sunday. And it will be a dry front. Live Doppler radar continues to be quiet. Looks like our next chance of significant rain will not be next week, but perhaps the following week. We're looking at about another week and a half before anything of significance falls from the sky. And that's good news for the Fall Festival. We've had a dry one, and we had a dry one back in 2020. So our weather kind of similar to what it was 4 years ago, and the crowds have been responding. It was a huge Friday night down there on West Franklin Street, and the Midway still open. You can see the Ferris wheel spinning with a temperature of 59 degrees, dew points at 53. There's no wind out there, and most of the area is running about 55 to 60 degrees. Princeton a little bit warmer there at 61, and we're going to wind up generally in the upper 40s to mid-50s by daybreak tomorrow morning. Not quite as cool as the past few nights. When you can see right now, we're running about a degree warmer in the Evansville-Henderson area, but with some cloud cover moving in overnight and more of a southerly wind. It won't be much, but enough to hold that temperature up a little bit. So finally, after all the clear weather we've had this week, some clouds coming into view here, and these will begin to work into the area towards daybreak tomorrow. So more of a mix of sun and clouds for a change for our Saturday, and you'll see that here on Future Tracker as it turns breezy and even warmer than it was today. We're talking about mid to upper 80s across the area, and looks like Evansville's going to come in at around 85. The record for tomorrow is 87, set back in 1989, so we got a shot at that. A little cooler in our southeastern counties, low 80s there, upper 80s to the northwest. The warm air is actually wrapping in from the west-northwest, so Fairfield has the highest chances for getting a little closer to 90 degrees. But despite all the warmth, the humidity will still be in the pleasant range, so that won't be an issue. Future Tracker, as we head through our Saturday night to close out the festival on a warm note. You will not need any jackets tomorrow night. Temperatures will just be falling into the upper 60s by about 9 or 10 o'clock under partly cloudy skies. And then the cold front coming through dry on Sunday with still a good deal of sunshine, but the front doesn't move through until late morning, early afternoon, so it's not going to have much impact during the day, which means it will be another very warm day. Maybe not as warm as Saturday, but still low 80s, a little windier as that front pushes on through. Winds will shift around to the northwest, and on Sunday night, that cooler air mass begins to move in. We'll wake up to temperatures in the mid to upper 40s on Monday. We've already been there this season, but the big change will be for the daytime highs on Monday with a mix of sun and clouds. Highs only 60 to 65 on Monday afternoon. And it's going to get even chillier as we head into the Tuesday and Wednesday time frame before temperatures rebound again later next week. So becoming partly cloudy overnight, upper 40s to mid 50s, and then a mix of sun and clouds for your Saturday, breezy and very warm. Near record highs, generally mid to upper 80s across the area, forecasting 85 for Evansville. Sunday, we're still very warm, a little windier, but not quite as warm as Saturday as that cold front comes through dry. And then here we go, finally some serious fall weather for the first half of next week. The high on Monday, 63, 61 Tuesday. Wednesday morning, a low of 38. Calm conditions, or at least very light winds, and that could very well lead to some scattered light frost in the outlying areas. Not unusual for this time of the year. And then temperatures will be warming up nicely towards the end of next week, which will be another dry, sunny week. 73 on Friday. And looking ahead to the extended forecast, it looks like we will be trending warmer than normal once again as we head towards the final week of October.
All right.